Hi, my name is Chuck Stubbings. First of all, thank you very much for renting our 1978 Volkswagen Deluxe camper. It's the Westie edition. You're gonna have a great time, it's awesome. But these buses are old, so just remember to be gentle with them. You know, if you push it too hard, it can break. So this video is for guys that are camping, or families that are camping. There's also another video posted on the art of driving an air-cooled bus. But this one's all about the camping and how to camp in here. So I'll just give you a tour from the outside to the inside. Come along with me. Here we go. First thing we need to know is that it comes with a kitchen, you know, a full kitchen. It's got a 2-burner stove, a sink, and everything you would need to cook. But you have to turn the propane on, and it's underneath the bus. So here is your propane. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, real simple. So make sure it's turned all the way off when you're driving. Right now it's open, all right? So pretend you've turned it to the left and it's nice and open. Come on in. We'll deal with the propane in a second. The other thing we want to work on here is how to pop the top. It just is a little bit tricky. If you see right here, there is a little knob, but it's kind of pressurized. So you just pull down on this handle and pop the knob. You hear that pop? We're ready to go. Now you reach back here and there's a little handle, little bar, and you just push straight up. Oh, she latched again. There we go. You just push straight up. That's all you need to do. And then you grab the bar and up she goes. You can unzip her right here. She's got a nice little window. Just make sure when you put it down that you zip the windows back together. And most importantly, don't drive with this up. Okay, so now you're in the bus, you got the pop top done, you want to cook your meal. Okay, here's your entire kitchen. Very simple. This pops up. Here you have a sink with a little button right here, and when you turn this, the water comes out. You turn it one more time, the water will stop. Okay, I'm not going to run it right now because there's no water in here. It's bad to run it without water. Now, this is your city hookup. On the outside of the bus, there's a city hookup for electric and water. If you're hooked up to the campsite on the city water, you just turn this, and that's all you do, and it will run water. You got to turn it kind of hard, and it'll run water. Real simple. The electric, for when you hook up to a city campsite, all that does is power this right here, your 110 outlet. There's a breaker on here, but once you're hooked up to the city, you can plug anything you want in there. Okay, so let's go over the kitchen. Real simple. First drawer has got everything that you would need to basically cook with and light the stove. You got pot holders. These are little LED lights just for fun. You got matches. So to light the stove, we'll go over that real quick. You see these knobs right here. You just push in and turn. That's all you do. This one says rear. So we're gonna light the rear burner. We push in, we turn, and we light. Okay, she's lit. You let her run for like 5 seconds, let go of the button. That's it. Both burners work, the sink works perfect, and you're ready to go. You can cook anything you want. I'm gonna turn her off for now. Okay, rest of what's in the kitchen, real simple. First of all, in here, to open any of these, all you do is press this button. Press the button, open it. In here you have everything that you would need as far as utensils go. Everything to cook with, and here is your silverware. Under here, oh, come on, baby. Under here is your water tank. I don't know how many gallons it is, but here's your water tank. And here's everything you need to clean dishes, everything, sponges, all that kind of stuff, dish soap. All comes with the bus. Lives right here. And then under here is all your housekeeping stuff, you know, trash bags, all that kind of stuff. All right. Now in this compartment is everything else you would need to cook. You got your bowls, your plates, your cups. You got pots and pans, 2 frying pans and a regular one. You got a strainer. You got a couple of sets of lights here, just for fun at the campsite. They've got batteries in them. They're good to go. And down here is all your cooking spray, all that kind of stuff. You got just a little lantern here, and you have a little Bluetooth speaker. So that's all you need to know about the kitchen. And then for any reason, this is your spare tire. Interesting that they keep it in the kitchen. All right, so let's go over the refrigerator. It's a little complicated. This is your refrigerator. When you are plugged into city power, you can run it all that you want. You can just keep running it. But if you're not plugged into city power and you're driving to your campsite or your destination and you want to cool your food, totally works. It works for 4 hours and it charges off the alternator, so it won't run your battery when you're driving. So here's how it works. See, this button says refrigerator. If I turn that on, boom, now you can see that this light is on. Okay, the refrigerator is working. If you're plugged into a campsite, you just turn it to city power. Okay, and now if you're plugged into a campsite outside, it'll be working. And then if you want to check your battery, like maybe, because there's 2 batteries in this vehicle, one for the inside, one for the engine. This only deals with what's called the house battery. Okay, so the house battery, if you want to check it, you press this battery button, and it says right now it's at fair. We'll have to charge it up for you. Double check that. There we go, because it's not running the fridge now. We're at good. Okay, where is your fridge? This little thing right here is your kitchen table. It rotates here and your kitchen table is stored in the back. I'll show that to you later. This is your refrigerator. It's right there. Sorry, it's got a cooler in it, but there is no drain in that. You don't put ice in it. Okay, it's no drain. And your controls for the refrigerator are down here. Right there. 12. And all you do is turn those, and in here is coffee. That's a coffee press, and cream and all that kind of stuff is in there. Okay, now, moving on, your linens and your bedding. Pretty simple. In here is all your linens. You've got new sheets for the top bunk and this bunk. You've got a couple of pillows in here. Anything that you would need is right there as far as sleeping. Up here, above us, this is what they call the linen closet. And we don't have anything in there so that you can put stuff in there when you're going camping. Lot of storage in the bus. Second place where there's storage is right here under this seat. There are 2 ways to get into the seat. One is through here. The other way that's much better is if you come down here, there is a little tiny knob right here. See that little bit right there? All you do is press your finger in there, and now this opens up. Okay, now what's in here is all your camping stuff. What you have here is a bunch of lanterns, some battery operated candles, a couple of blankets, you've got some headlamps, all kinds of things. And this goes around the outside of the bus, the front windows, to give you privacy. Otherwise you use the curtains, but they don't have a curtain for the front window. This goes on the outside. It's common sense. You just open the door, you slide it over and wrap it around, use the windshield wipers to tuck it in. It works great, gives you complete privacy. All right, so we'll put that back. And let me show you how the bunk works. This is called a Z-bed, and all you do is pull it up, and you see these little finger holes right here. Stick your fingers in there. You do have to remove the table setup, and all you do is pull. Now, you got a full bed. This is normally stored up there. That's your table. We'll go over that in a little bit. To get it back, real simple. All you do is fold till you hear that click, grab the back, and boom, there you go. Now you have a couch. All right, that should be everything on the inside that we need to go over. Oh, I forgot to do the top bunk. Your top bunk, pretty simple. Come on in here, Mr. Cameraman. This is your top bunk. And literally all you have to do is pull it open. Ta-da! There's your top bunk, and there are sheets that fit that. This is a smaller bed, this is the larger bed. And that's all you need to know on the inside. Oh, I forgot one very important thing. This seat swivels around. Great, it makes it fully comfortable. You got a seat here, 3 seats here, and a kitchen table. A little complicated. If you rotate the seat right away, you're gonna hit the A-pillar. So down underneath here, and I'm gonna let my cameraman come in here, there is, right down in here, there's this, which slides the seat forward and back, and then there's this little pin right down here. And that little pin is what you press in order to rotate the seat. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how to rotate the seat. Very simple. You slide it forward. Now you reach underneath, you press that pin, and she rotates. There you go, you have a full camper. So come on in the back here, I'll show you the rest of it. In the back here, we have our table. Our table is normally stored right up here with a little snap. right? This is where it goes when you drive, okay? When you want to use the table, you pull it out. You bring it around to the inside here. You move your table leg, and she literally goes right here. And then you just screw the bottom together, and that's your table. So we'll leave that there for now. Back here in the back is stuff that you might need while camping. You have tie downs in the bottom here for any luggage you want to put on top. You have jumper cables, and we'll go over the battery compartment in a second. You have oil in case you need it on your journey, and this is just stuff to wipe down the upholstery if you need it. So let me show you the engine bay real quick so you know what to do in case anything goes wrong during your rental. Engine's down here, 200cc air-cooled engine. So down here you got two batteries. Come on down here, Mr. Cameraman. You got two batteries. Your one on the, what we call the passenger side, that's your engine battery, okay? And then on the other side, you have your house battery. Now your house battery is used for everything inside, your lights and that kind of stuff while you're camping. And this is used for while you're driving. And there's an alternator that charges them both while you're driving. That's why you can run the fridge. And then right here is your oil. Right there is your oil dipstick, and right here is your oil fill. So do me a favor, about every third or fourth fill up, check the oil. Now, pull the oil dipstick. Here's a little trick. If it's super hot, you're driving too fast. If you can't touch this, you're driving too fast. Okay, but there's where you fill the oil, and there's an oil and funnel inside. That's pretty much all you need to know about the engine. Now, coming around here, I'm gonna show you the outside of the bus. This is your electrical hookup. And there are extension cords and adapters inside the bus in the coat closet for this. And that's where you hook up things at your campsite. This right here is your water. Okay, right there, you just hook up at the campsite to the water. This is your drain for your sink, your vent. Your drain is underneath the bus right here. See this little cord? If you go underneath there, you can see that all you do is undo this, and that's where your sink drains. Kind of strange, it drains right into your campsite, but that's what we have. And then up top here is your luggage compartment. You can put as much luggage as you want in there, and included in your rental will be a couple of camp chairs. And that's her. She's a great bus. You'll have a great time with her. So once again, thank you very much for renting our 1978 Volkswagen camper. We hope you have a great vacation and enjoy yourself. Give us a call if there's any questions. Thanks.